Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Academia School Simulator and the Geek Cupboard Academy. And I think that this is going to be the final part of this particular series. So the final part of our second season of Academia is upon us, because once we get into next year, we're currently on day 9 of year 11. We're going to finish this year, we'll get our results, we'll get some money, we'll start the next year, we'll get an even bigger pile of money. Once that money has been spent on finalising all the last little bits, all the little loose ends, so putting in the computers into those computer rooms and sorting out some of the toilets and that kind of stuff, once all that is done, there will be nothing left for us to do. This school will be complete. It will be complete. It'll just run itself. It'll be lovely and absolutely fantabulous. So, yeah, there'll be nothing else for us to do. So I think at that point, it will be an absolutely suitable end to the series. But we've got a way to go yet. We need to get to the end of this day, and then we need to get through the build phase, and then obviously spend some money when we start year 12. So what we're going to do is, we're going to have a look right now. Let's move time on nice and fast. We're going to have a look at the outdoors, because the rest of the school is pretty much done. Yes, there's a couple of rooms over here which we just looked at which aren't complete, and some of the toilets are not quite sort of full and working properly. But the big bit now, the big bit that I want to get sorted is outside the front of the school, because we've got all these lovely bits here. This field here, it's got lovely proper, laid turf, and it's all very, very nice. It's got a fancy fence around the edge, and then just here is just terrible. It's just this sort of mud, dirt, kind of horrible nonsense that we don't really want. So we need to change this around. We need to change this around. And what we're going to do is we're going to put out some nice trees, some nice flooring, and we're going to make it all look very pretty. Also, I want to do something with this across here. If we can do across the road as well, that would be great. And also, if we do that, if we cover across the road, that means that every single tile in the entire school area, this whole massive area, will have something on it. Now, it might not be very dramatic what's over here. It might just be grass or something. Not very exciting. But I'd like to get something in, because it just makes it look nice. At the minute, it's that horrible sort of nonsensey sort of grass stuff. We want to get rid of that and put some lovely stuff on it. This mud is not acceptable. We want to put trees or gravel or something nice down. So let's have a look what we could possibly put down. If we go to build and look at floors, in fact, let's go to outdoors. In fact, that's better. So we can have gravel, stone, paved stuff, or grass on the outside. Or we could put a load of planters in. We could stick a load of planters over there. And there's also the possibility for some trees. Now, the trees are going to go here. We're not going to put trees on this side. I don't want trees over there. We're going to put trees in front of the school to make it look lovely. Over here, how about we just cover this in something? Why don't we just put grass? Why don't we just put grass all the way across here? And then it's all nice. And maybe, actually, opposite the school gate, we could put some nice stuff. And then the rest of it can just all be grass. I think that's quite a good idea. So what should we put outside? What should we put opposite the front? In fact, do you know what? Let's put a couple of trees opposite the gates. So let's have ourselves a myrtle tree. Oh, actually, it's too wide. So let's just have a myrtle tree. I've never heard of a myrtle tree. Apparently, in Greek mythology, the myrtle tree is sacred to the goddess Aphrodite. Well, there you go. I've learned something today. Every day is a school day, and that's very appropriate given the game we're playing. Okay, so we'll put a myrtle tree just there, and then I think everything else can just be... Oh, do you want some sakura trees on either side? Do you know what? Yeah, there we go. That looks really pretty. I like that. And then everything else can just be grass. We can just have grass here. Yeah, people are dropping out because there's not enough food. That's fine. So if we roll this across the bottom there, that's going to be 1,350 monies. That is absolutely fine. We can afford that. We can afford that. We're going to lose 1,100 because students are dropping out. That's all good. I'm not that bothered. So the builder guys have got something to do. So that's going to be one job done before we even get to the end of the day. I think, well, actually, I hope they're going to be done by the end of the day. I imagine so. Yeah, you're dropping out because there's never enough food, even though there clearly is absolutely loads of food. There's so much food. All the food trays are full. I don't really know what your problem is. Oh, yes, we're going to sort that out in the middle as well, aren't we? That's another job that we're going to do in the build phase. In fact, that might be our priority job in the build phase. So, how are they doing? How are they doing with getting the grass down? Yes, this is excellent. And also, we're going to pick up all those planters. Oh, no, you've given up. Oh, you're going to the toilet. Oh, that's absolutely fine. No, you absolutely carry on. Don't let us interrupt you doing that. It's fine. And we'll get rid of these planters as well. We'll get rid of some of these planters. I think most of that does look relatively... I was going to say it looks nice and symmetrical up to just here. So, yeah, so what we'll do is as well, we shall go to objects. Oh, no, build. It's one of these, isn't it? And we'll get rid of those to just there. And then that gives us a bit of flexibility on what we want to do out the front of the school. Also, we might need to get rid of those for now. The fountains will come back only because we can't reach that tile just there to actually put anything down. So this tile in the corner of the fountain, if we were to say to put grass down there, I don't think it would work. So if we take them out, that's fine, and we'll put the fountains back in once it's done. I think they've done the bit across the bottom. Oh no, you've abandoned your friend to go and dismantle a fountain. Okay, don't worry, Mohammed's on it. I mean, he's got some coffee. He's got a little hip flask of coffee. Other people have, some nice sort of liquor drinks, but no, he just has the coffee. That's fine. So when he runs, one thing left to take out. Is anyone going to do that? Is anyone going to take this thing apart? No, they've just kind of ignored this. They've disregarded this entirely. But okay, that's fine. Wow. And a load of janitors who just dumped a load of rubbish into the garbage truck. That's fine. That's what it's for. I've noticed that you're teaching yourself. What are you doing? What are you actually doing? You're facilitating detention. Oh, but all our kids are so supremely well behaved. There's nobody in detention. Let's have a look. Yes. Oh, look at this. No rowdy people, no bullies, no truants, 2 counsellors that are doing absolutely nothing that are costing me quite a lot of money per day. But there we go, never mind. Right, okay, not much else to do now except speed it on to the end of the day. I do like that. I like those trees out the front there. It looks very, very pretty. I do like the fact there's something different on the outside. So yeah, we need to get that done. We want to put this across the front. We'll have some, I think we're going to have grass at the back by the windows because that makes sense. So like a couple of rows of just grass, just to make it look nice. And then we'll have some gravel maybe across the front. And then we'll have some trees. I just want to put some trees around the place. And do we want to put a fence across the front? Or does that make it look not quite as welcoming and friendly? I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll think about it when we get to that point. However, let's just wait for everyone to get kicked out. End of day 9. Incoming results. Let's hope they're good. Let's hope they're good. I mean, the only thing is, we know we're going to be the top school. We absolutely know we're going to be the very top school. So there's no sort of no suspense anymore with that because we're so far ahead. And the other schools don't seem to be moving very much in terms of their reputation. But yeah, it's whether we can get all A's. Can we get a passing rate, a cleanliness, a delinquency, and a graduate pedigree of A? We shall see. So year 11 has ended. The final exams are currently ongoing. I'm expecting everybody that took the exams to pass with absolutely flying colours. So we'll have some failures because we will do, because people left. And oh, it's number 1. My goodness, what a shock. There we go. You have a rival school in town that everyone hates. See if you can beat your rival school in the rankings and show them who the best school is. Oh, that's a nice new little mechanic they've thrown in. Okay, so I get that. So our rival school is Snootsville School. Okay, so the Geek Cupboard Academy, topped by an absolute country mile. Look at that. And Dollar Store School in second is our sort of previous school. So it was what we were called a little while back when we sold the naming rights for some cheap, easy cash. But yes, we've since obviously returned to the Geek Cupboard Academy. So we've got 5,760. Snootsville. Oh, you're only in 10th. Oh, poor little Snootsville. With your 2,505 prestige. Maybe try doubling it, eh? Try doubling it and then you might get near us. There you go. So we did okay. And this is glorious. A plus final rating. Let's see how everybody did. In fact, exam results. Let's have a look at this. Okay, so the juniors. So it was a lot of the juniors that left, was it? Was it a lot of the juniors that departed? Did you leave? Yeah, dropped out. Oh, why did you drop out? You were doing remarkably well. You dropped out even though you did some results. Hang on, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. These people took some exams, but then... Oh, that's a bit weird. Okay, I don't fully understand that. So they dropped out. So who were the ones that actually passed? Everybody passed with absolutely flying colours. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Did you drop out? Yeah, everyone else passed absolutely fine. Yeah, lovely, lovely. And the freshmen... Did all the freshmen stay in, did it say? Yeah. Oh, well done, freshmen. That's remarkable. So yeah, so everybody passed that took an exam, I believe. That's fantastic. Oh, yes, 94% success. And yeah, that was a little bit hammered by these guys. But never mind, that's still pretty good. 94% is very good. Well done, freshmen. 100% success rate. Jolly good. Okay, let's go to the build phase of year 12. Year 12, that is remarkable. So here we go. We've got 25,245 monies to play with. And what we're going to do first is we are going to sort out this sort of kitchen area over here. And once that's done, that'll be kind of that bit finished. Let's pause time for a second. We'll sort out these maybe at the start of the next year when the money comes in. So they're going to be computer rooms. So we might look at spending some of that money on doing the outside work. But right now we need to do this. So let us take out this kitchen bit here. So we don't want, can we zone edit and remove that? Can we remove that? I want to shrink the kitchen zone down. Hang on, where is the kitchen? Kitchen just there. Right click, no kitchen. Yeah, we can't do that. I think you have to remove, can you zone edit? No, I think you can just make it bigger. Right, remove that zone. Let's get ourselves a kitchen zone. Let's put it straight back in and it can go just there. Lovely. And this bit can all be sorted out. So also we will remove the staff cafeteria. So get rid of that. And now we just want to go on a great big sort of demolition spree of all of those things. Get rid of all of those things, please. You're probably going to take the floor out as well. But at the moment, that's absolutely fine. The builder guys can take out the floor. That's fine. And then in terms of objects, we'll dismantle all that stuff. And all that stuff. Yeah, you're taking the floor out. I suspected you might do something very, very silly. But never mind. Right, so we'll wait for those guys to finish removing all this stuff. Does it carry on if we look at this? Yes, it does. Okay, right. So let's bring in more people. Let's bring in more people. So yeah, there we go. 60 foot. Hang on a minute. We've got more interested people. Oh, this is remarkably good. Okay, also, hang on a minute. Have we got the... Oh, yeah, there we go. School expansion 100. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we'll take that. Yes, thank you. We'll have all the transfers. School expansion 200. Did we not do these? Did we not do these before? We'll have 200 students. Yay, we got some bronze achievements. We haven't got 25 silver achievements yet. Oh, that's going to annoy me. We'll have those students, though. And we'll have 500. Hang on, have we got that yet? Reach 500 students. Okay, we have done that in the past, of course. We have done that in the past. And then achieve. Yeah, we've not got 25 silver achievements yet. But never mind. Never mind. That's all good. So now we can figure out what we need to do with this. So let's get all the people coming back in. And then you can have everybody interested coming in. You can have everybody interested coming in. And what we might need to do with that, with the sophomores, there's not enough of those coming in. I think there's a spare classroom that we could use to get this done. Because if we do this, look, we've got 64 seats for 74 freshmen. However, in terms of sophomores, there is a classroom spare. So, oh, and they've decided not to remove that piece of wall. Right, take that piece of wall out and also those objects in the middle. Did I not tell them to do those objects? I don't think I did. That's fine. And we'll take out that plant and that plant for now. So also we need to go through and take out a sophomore room and turn it into a freshman room. So I think that's what we need to do. So go to classrooms, remove that, put it as a freshman room. That's absolutely fine. And now we should have enough. Yeah, marvellous. Oh, no, we haven't got enough for the... Oh. Okay. This could be potentially a little bit tricky. Because now we've got 169 seniors and only 160 seats. Yeah, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? Do we just go and add a couple of chairs into a couple of the classrooms just to make that work? Or do we get rid of another one of those classrooms? Because now there's not 128 of those seats. Hang on. Has that recalculated yet? Are there really 128 sophomore seats? Oh, no, hang on. Did I? Hang on. No. Pause. I took out a senior classroom, didn't I? No. No. Put the senior classrooms back in. Sophomores. Where's the there? Right. Let's take one of these. Let's do it properly. Let's do this properly. Into there. That looks better. There we go. Oh, dearie me. Okay, brilliant. So we've got 500 students. There's 528 seats in total. Okay, right, that's that sorted. Right, over here we go. Right, get us some walls. Good old sturdy walls. We know where we are with a wall. Right, bring that wall down there. And then that'll do for that. And then we want to get flooring in of... Let's move time on. Let's just speed things on. The wooden flooring can go in there. And that's a nice big open space. I like that. I like the openness of it. And the staff cafeteria can be along this wall, but then that means we can have stuff along here. In fact, we could make the staff cafeteria along that wall and have this wall here as having more of the sort of food counter things on it. Or we could have food counters back to back. Oh yes, let's absolutely do that. Cafeteria, we can have food counters that are in the middle, like this. So they don't have to be against a wall. So we could just go 1, 2, 3. Spin that round. 1, 2, 3. So that replaces some of the ones we've lost. Oh, in fact, hang on. No, I shouldn't have done that. We can put them against the wall as well. That's fine. So we'll put that there and a couple of plate counters. In fact, it might just be... Is it going to be 2? Yes, we can have 2 plate counters. Right, and then get rid of those food counters. I want them to be moved over one more. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Dismantle that one. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, dismantle that, please. There we go. Get rid of that. Also, you need to dismantle this bench, please. Could we dismantle the bench? Oh, no, don't undo all the stuff for it. Just dismantle the... Ah, dear me. Right, dismantle the bench. And then in terms of build on floors, put the wooden floor in there. Right, okay, lovely. Are you going to do that? Good. You're taking out the bench and the flooring's going in. Right, okay. So that's some of the plate counters down that side. And now, food counter, sorry. And then we'll put more food counters here, I think. So 1, 2, 3. Swivel it round. 1, 2, 3. Plate counter there and there. Plate counter there and there. I like that idea. Now, we were going to try and fit some more tables in. Do we need more tables? The staff cafeteria can go in here. And then I don't know if we need more tables. Or was that always going to be part of the plan? How many of those things did we lose? I think we lost quite a few of the counters, didn't we? We lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've probably got the counters back in. Or do we rejig this whole bit here and have staff cafeteria and then some extra tables as well? Maybe we need to do that. Maybe. Right, hang on. Right, we're going to redo this again. Ah, dearie me. Right, clear. Can we clear those things as well? Probably can't clear those things, can we? Clear all of that. Clear all of those things that are being constructed. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Right, good. Right, they're gone. Now we can turn these round to here. So let's just say 1, 2, 3. Rotate it round. 4, 5, and 6. I think there's somebody under that one. It didn't like it very much. Right, plate counters. 2 there and 2 there. Then we need a staff area. So we are going to need somewhere for the staff to go and eat. And a lot of people say, get rid of the staff cafeteria. I do think they need one. I think they need a staff cafeteria. But they don't need a lot going on for it. So we'll put their staff cafeteria right up here. It can just sit up here in the corner. Now that is going to be complicated with the shape of the thing. Right, pause time for a second. We want one of those there. And then we want a plate counter. Let's put 2 in for the staff. And then the staff are going to want to have... Oh, right, hang on. It's getting complicated with the zones. Okay. Let's add nutrition. There we go. Right. We're going to need to remove that. And then cafeteria. 1 big zone there. Lovely. 1 big zone here. Marvellous. Okay. Oh, no, that's just touching on that thing. Right, we need to move that. Whoa, extreme zoom. We need to move this out the way, I think. And then that is going to be all lovely. Our cafeteria. So the kids one, the students one, which means that we can have benches. This is excellent. In fact, if we rotate it round, we can probably have more benches. So we'll have 1 there, 2, 3, 4 more benches. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, actually, that's 1 space too high. I want it to be a little bit more in the middle. There we go. That'll do. And then they're the tables, obviously not the benches. We'll have bench. Swivel it round. Bench. Lovely. And then this bit here can be the staff cafeteria. So let's grab the food counter. Let's clear that stuff down again for the billionth time. And then go into zones and then get a staff cafeteria. Zone that out for the staff. And it's all open plan. It's all lovely. And then that can come into here. They can have themselves a... Oh, can't rotate it around properly. A food counter just there. And a couple of plate counters like that. And then they can have tables going sideways like that. And then they can put the benches next to them. 1 there, 1 there. Oh, these ones have got their backs to the students. It's a risky business. It's a risky time. And it's done. It's finished. So the staff have got their own cafeteria over here. Then there's some extra bits over here, some extra food counters and the little plate counters, and 4 extra tables. Now that might help. That might help with the ongoing issue with some people dropping out due to a perceived lack of food. I don't really think there is a lack of food, but whatever the case, that might help. It's all one cafeteria. It's all brilliant. The kitchen is now a proper size. It's not all ludicrous. And then what we're going to do is as well, we're going to move that sink. We're going to sell that sink because that's just irritating just there. And we're going to move it down to here just to make it look a little bit more consistent because it just looks a little bit sort of, I don't like that. And this corner looks a bit empty. So we've got a sink, swivel it around, position it just there, and that will sort the kitchen out quite nice. There's a little bit of sort of gap in the corner, but that's okay. If the builder guys ever come and do their job at any point, are you going to bother? Yeah, there you are. Right, lovely. And now, because we've got a load of extra money, from all of our sort of available grant things, what we're going to do is we might as well kit out these rooms just here. So let's pause time for a sec. These are going to be computer rooms. And we know what we need to do with these. And these are relatively expensive, but I'm sure it's all going to be fine. So computer labs. We need to build 8 of these across here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swivel it around. 8 across the back. And then the same again. So 8 and 8 across the top. Lovely, lovely. We need a chalkboard. That can go at the end in the corners, in the respective corners. And then we need a load of chairs. So chairs across. Oh, don't put one in the middle. Don't put one in the wall. That's not going to work. 8 just there. Marvellous. Zone those out as computer rooms. So that's a special room. So computer lab, and computer lab. And then they'll go and build those. And then let's go through and actually fit out the rest of the toilets and stuff. Also, this staff lounge is a little bit lacking, isn't it? Let's put some more stuff in the staff lounge as well. I think this was one where we kind of scrimped a little bit on stuff. So yeah, let's get some more of the sofas in. Let's just do this sort of sofa arrangement like we've done already. We'll do that. We'll do that. And then we'll put one sofa in the corner there and one just there. And that'll make that quite nice. There we go. And now, yeah, toilets. Toilets. Now, I know that when we put the toilets in, they're going to cost quite a lot of money. They're going to cost money because they cost 26 monies per day. The only thing is, I'm thinking, when we start the year, we're going to get a huge big pile of cash. And yes, we're not going to be making a profit because we're going to be paying out loads. But I think we'll have enough cash at the start of the year to last us through the entire year and then still have loads left over because we've got nothing else to build. We've got no other teachers to hire. So really, that money we've got is just going to sort of sit there and be static. So we're just going to fill out all of these toilets. It's all fine. Do you know what? The staff toilet does not need to be that big. The staff loo doesn't need to be that big. I mean, how many staff are there? Do you know what? Whatever the case, we're just going to absolutely pack this out. So the male loos can be like that. The female loos can be like that. Then the males can have urinals going along that wall. So that sorts those toilets out. They're all done. Apart from the staff don't need. Do you know what? Staff, because I'm feeling generous, let's put a sink in for you. Let's put a couple of extra sinks because I'm nice like that. All the other toilets done. That one's done. Those ones are done. Yep, that's looking good. This toilet here is not done, so put stuff across there and then cubicles across the top because that is a gender-neutral toilet. What else do you want to do? Any other loos? That's all looking good. And then that's fine. Right, this here. Oh, and a bit of it's falling apart as well. Right, okay. So this is a staff toilet. We'll put a couple of things there. And then an extra sink. And then we'll repair... Oh, hang on. No, come out of the thing. Come out of the thing. There we go. We will repair that because we might as well because we're next to it. And I think that's everything in. I think that's everything inside the school that we need. That's all sorted. The computer rooms have got computers in. I mean, if the other computer rooms, yeah, they're all... Oh, no, hang on. No, these computer labs are lacking in anything. They've got 5 computers. They've got the minimal amount in. Hang on. Let's go and sort these computer labs out as well. If we're going to do this, we're going to do it properly. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 there. Swivel it round across the bottom. This is going to be very expensive. And we have to be prepared for our school to be making no money per day because we're going to be shelling out an absolute fortune. But yeah, I do think we're just going to have enough in total to run the school and have some left over as well. What we're going to get, 60 grand a day. We're going to get 106 grand up front. That should be fine. So we'll have a look how this goes. So I think the day's going to end now. So it'll roll around to day 2 of the build phase. Let's let the builder guys come in, and get on with building all these computers. And they are done. So those 2 computer rooms are now fully kitted out. So I've got 16 computers in each with the 16 chairs, which means that a class of 16 can all go on a computer each rather than having to peer over someone's shoulder and look at what they're doing on a computer, which is really frustrating. It's really irritating when you're there going, click on that button, the red button. No, not that red button. The red button that's above the... No, not that one. Oh, now you've deleted everything. So, yeah, that's good. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, hang on. They've left one machine. They've left one machine. No. Come and do this properly. Look, builder guys, don't think I didn't notice. You left one machine unconstructed. Now I'm just checking all the other ones. Yeah, it all looks fine. Right, put that in. There you go. Plug it in. There you go. It's all connected up. The modem's installed. And I also put a few things along here. I put some pot plants along there. Potted plants, sorry. Not pot plants. It's not that kind of school. Potted plants. A couple of trash bins and a trash bin down here. And I think that is all of that done. I think that is the inside of the school pretty much sorted out. I don't think there's anything left for us to be getting on with. Do you know what? That door, that door can be a staff door that goes directly into the staff cafeteria. It doesn't really need to be. It's a bit irrelevant. Also, it does keep opening on its own. Did it just open on its own there by the look of it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe someone came through it in a belated way. But okay, so that's all sorted. So really, the big job now is the outside. Now, we've got 12 grand left. So what we're going to do is, let's have a look then at what we can put on the outside. So if we go to build and outdoors, now the trees sit upon the ground, so we want to cover the surface first with something, and then we can put other stuff down. Like, look, the planters can sit on top. The planters can sit on top of the grass. So let's put some nice stuff down. So I think let's have some grass at the back like that, so the grass can go sort of to just there. That's 828 monies. That's absolutely fine. Drag that out to there. That's another bit of monies. And then that can come out to there. In fact, you know what? Let's have 3 rows of grass like that, because that's, nice and straightforward. And then the front can have paver floors. It can be nice and paved at the front. 1,584. Yep, why not? There we go. Paved and paved. Okay. So that'll take the builder guys some time to get on with. There's quite a lot of work for them to do that. And there's only 3 of them. I have overworked these poor people. You guys have been the absolute heroes of this, really. You guys, Michaela Devine, Mohammed, whatever your name is. So what are you called? Mohammed Musil, Michaela Devine, and Reynaldo Guin, or Gun possibly. You guys have just been amazing. Because I have overworked the heck out of you. Everyone else just kind of does routine stuff. The teachers go to the classrooms and do teaching. The janitors just go around and just do janitoring. You guys rush around, you're building stuff, you're fixing stuff, you're dismantling walls, you're locking yourself into rooms. Who knows what you guys are going to do, but you're always there. You're always doing very, very hard work. So well done. There we go. That's all sorted. I don't think there's flooring under there, is there? No, I don't think I put flooring under those things. Oh, no. We can't possibly have that. Yes, we need to come back and sort that out. Yeah, so that's flooring. That can be nice flooring. That's grass as well. That's grass. And then that can then be paver floor. Oh, the paver floor comes out this way anyway. Oh, hang on. Do we want paver floor? That's what that's going to be. It's going to look a bit weird. Do you know what? No. Absolute rework. Stone floor. Stone flooring because it looks different. It looks fancy. It looks terrible. Hang on. What? What does it look like? Oh, it doesn't look very nice. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, that's very disappointing. No, it doesn't look very nice at all. How about... Right, here's a plan. Right, change of plan. We'll have grass across this bit as well. So grass can go to there like that. And the paver flooring can run at the front like it is doing now. So we'll have grass all the way to the back. And then paver floor across to there like that and across through there. Okay. And then what we'll do is we're going to cover the front row in planters. And in there, we're just going to have lots of lovely trees. Lots of trees in there. It's going to be all pretty and nice. But yeah, we need to get some planters down as well. We are probably going to run out of money a little bit. But okay, it's all fine. So let's have regular planters and then we'll alternate between these other things. In fact, we'll have planter and flower planters. Let's just rotate, sort of alternate between these. So, right, this might take a little while to drop all these in. Because there's quite a lot of space, actually. It's quite a big area. So... please hold the line while I go and click on this and alternate tiles. Okay, that is all of the outside area done with planters going across the front. So alternating brick planters, it'll look lovely. It'll look really lovely. I think they're currently working on the floor. So I've left one gap just there so they can run through and then plant the trees in here when we get to the trees. And then this bit here, they can obviously get through to here because there's a delivery and a garbage area. So we don't need a gap in there. It's weird how they put occasional planters in. They've just sort of dropped a few in as they're going by. But okay, that's fine. So there's not really much else for us to do right now, and we've not got a lot of money left currently, so we might need to start the next school year. So what we'll do is the builders can rush around doing all this stuff. It'll take them a little while to sort of faff about and do all this. So they've got to put the grass bits in, then all the planters in. So that's going to take, I would have thought, a couple of minutes. So when they've done with that, we'll come back. We'll probably have to start the school year. In fact, this day is going to end as well, isn't it? So it'll be day 3 on the build phase by the time this sort of starts. Then we'll have to go back into the school year, and then we'll just get ourselves lots of lovely trees. And I think that'll do. I think once there's loads of trees out, it'll look really nice across the front. We might have, alternating sort of trees like that into sort of pointy triangular bits. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Just make it look a little bit more visually interesting than just, at least that mud's gone. At least the mud is now not going to be an issue anymore. So yeah, we'll put some trees in, make it look pretty. But yeah, they need to A, go home, because they're all going to go home in a second. And there you go. That's it. Dodge through a gap. And then, yeah, B, we need to start the school year because we're going to run out of monies. And I think it's done. And we have one student absent due to sickness. Wowee, that's a very diligent student that wants to come in when the school isn't open properly. But well done them. So that's it. It's all done. And now we just need to start the year. So I think we've got everything ready. We've got enough seats for the different years. We obviously swapped round one of the classrooms to then become a freshman classroom because we had more interest in freshmen coming in. So that's good. So we should get a great big pot of money. We're only going to earn a maximum of 60,000 per day. Now we are going to lose a lot. We are going to lose a lot. So we'll have to see what the actual sum total is of what we lose and then see if we can actually maintain a profit or not. I'm not entirely sure. So we'll have to have a look, but that requires us to start the school year. I think we are ready to go. Let's just take a look. Let's take a look at sanitation. Yep, 10 bits of dirt. That's sort of to be expected. You would have thought they might empty the bins, possibly, in the school downtime. I don't know what else the janitors are doing, but all the dumpsters are nice and empty, so that's all fine. I think we're ready to go. I think we are ready to start the school year. Here we go. Let's see what happens on year 12. And of course, we complete this. Yes, we will have completed our thing up here, our little to-do list task. So yeah, that's lovely. And we've completed 25 silver achievements, have we? Oh no, we haven't completed it, but we can take that on. So we get no advance. At some point, we would get 10 grand, but yeah, who knows? So currently, we've got 500 students coming in. That gives us quite a bit of income. And then even with all those things in, we only lose 1,678 per day. So even with all those toilets plumbed in, all those computers in there, generating lots of costs, 40 per day on those computers, we're only losing 1,678 per day. Given that a school year is 9 days / months, as the game sort of sees it, so 9 days, that means, we won't even lose anywhere near anything, we won't even lose anything really. We've got 113 grand to play with. Hang on. Let me get my phone. Obviously, students will drop out. Students will leave. But let's just say they don't leave. Let's say we lose 1,678 per day multiplied by 9. That's just over $15,000 a year we will lose. We've got $113,500 to play with. So even though the school is not actually a profitable school, the money that we get given at the start of the year is more than enough to live off, as it were. Now that it's all constructed and built and all the teachers are in, now it's all sort of done, we've got loads of money left. That is excellent. But we're not quite done yet because this needs some lovely trees. I'm not happy with this yet. It needs to look prettier. So we've got bushes. I think at the back, let's put a load of bushes across the back. Let's have, how big are azalea bushes? They're nice and pink. Let's have a load of azalea bushes going across the back. Azalea, I don't know how you say that, but yes, that word there. So the pink bushes can all go across the back. And then how about we have hydrangea bushes in front of them to make that look nice? We've got pink and blue. That's lovely, lovely and pretty. It's like buying baby clothes. They're all pink or they're all blue. So there we go. So we've got all those in. And then we want trees. So now let's scroll down. We don't want normal bushes. That's just incredibly dull. That's rubbish. The hydrangea flower symbolises honesty and gratitude. Oh, that's nice. Japan, Korea and the United States have festivals to celebrate azaleas. Oh, that's good. Little factoid going on there. Ah, yes. We want to put the fountains back in. Of course we do. Yeah, I forgot about the fountains. So the trees, I don't really want spruce trees. We're going to have to put, the fountains are going to go here. So we're going to have to put one bush in there. So we'll have ourselves a pink bush there and a pink bush there. And then we'll have the fountains here. So the fountain will probably be one of the last things that goes in. And then we just want a load of trees. So what trees look pretty? I don't think we want normal trees. We don't want coconut trees. Bamboo trees, they might be funny. Sakura trees look pretty. Oh, maples. Maples are a nice tree. Yeah, let's have a row of maples like that to there. That's quite nice. And then we'll have another row to say there. And then maples can fill in that block across there like that. Oh, that's beautiful that it fits perfectly. It's the right size. I was hoping that we'd get that. And there wasn't one little square left. And then let's alternate with these. Let's have some bamboo trees, some sakura trees, and some myrtle trees. Let's just sort of alternate these. So that one there. And then yeah, this is good. We can just put it under the trees that are above it. This is lovely. So yeah, one there and one there. Okay, so that's that. And then myrtle trees can go next door. So they can go like that. And then we'll have bamboo trees. Oh, they're little. Oh, bamboo trees are really... Ah, hang on a minute. Hang on. We can take out that and that. Put a bamboo tree by the entrance. Yeah, why not? That's quite good. And then, oh, I mean, that's kind of... Let's just put some spruces in. They're not very colourful, though. That's the only thing. I like the colourfulness of it all. They're really pretty and colourful. But now I've kind of done them. Unless we just alternate between the myrtles and the sakuras. Let's put spruces in. You know what? It's a colour. It's a colour green. It's fine. There we go. So lots of lovely trees going in. So then we want to get the sakura trees just there and there. Ah, now that's interesting. And then a myrtle tree just there, and the spruce in the middle. In come the new students. Hello, new students. Hello there, welcome, welcome. I assume the builders are going to be able to walk around the trees, by the way. If I get them to build it in this order, they're not going to get stuck at the end. I hope they're not. Anyway, you know what, let's start building from the end, just in case. I know what you builders are like. I've spent enough time with the builders in this game to realise that, you know, they have their little quirks. It's fine. Right, all those in, and some trees. Lovely, lovely trees going in. Yeah, final trees. This is kind of coming to the end. This is the end of what we need to do. The outside is going to look great out here. Okay, lovely. And the final spruce and the fountain goes in there. Do you know what as well? We've got loads of money left. Let's just put a load of trees across the bottom here. There we go. Like that. Oh, and there's a gap at the end. Stick a bamboo tree at the end. Lovely. And then spruce trees this way as well, I think. I think that'll look nice. And then a bamboo tree at the very end. There we go. And every space is filled up with something good, apart from some bits just here. So, move time on. Nice and fast. I'm sure all the rest of the school is working. Oh, look, there's students here. Right, brilliant. Well done, kids. Go and do some learning. I'm doing my gardens. The absolute inevitable. They've got themselves stuck. The builders have got themselves trapped. Oh, no, they've kind of sprung into life a little bit. Oh, there we go. You fools. Build from the end backwards. Don't build yourselves in. There we go. Look, and now work to the next tree. And yeah, that's it. Right, you've kind of got back into it now. Mohammed is out. His task is out of reach. Oh, Mohammed's stuck down here. Do you know what, Mohammed? You'll work it out very shortly. Those other two did. It's fine. I mean, it's a bit weird because, yeah, you could walk around a tree. You could walk around the base of that tree. Oh, and now, there you go. Look, right, you're back on it again now. And now you're stuck again. Finish these trees off. If you're going to be stuck, you might as well be stuck in, you know, looking at these lovely trees. They're all very pretty. Come on, get on with it. Put these trees in. There we go. You'll work it out. There you go. You pop out the bottom. Right, okay. Crack on, builder folks. Crack on. Okay, they've really struggled. The poor builder guys have really, really struggled. They've got stuck. So I don't know what their pathing issues are. They're having all sorts of terrible troubles. We're just going to have to pretend that they get these things done because we've outlined where the trees need to go. They're just having a bit of a problem. Like this tree here. Why can't they get to this tree here? Walk through here. There's a gap. Put the tree just there. Job done. And also just start at that end and work your way down. But never mind. They didn't do that. It was all fine. Maybe I shouldn't have done them quite so quick. Maybe I should have let them build the first lot of trees before I put the next lot of trees down. But I mean, if the only problem is, if we try and take out those trees now, if we go, yes, please, demolish, take those trees out so you can finish ones at the back, it also takes up the grass underneath. It just goes, yes, I would demolish everything on that tile that's from this sort of level. So it would demolish the grass and the flowers and everything else. So it'll all go, which is not particularly brilliant. It's not very convenient. So yeah, we'll have to imagine that they've done those, but they've done all the trees across the bottom. Look, the bamboo trees are in the corner. All those trees are done just there. It's all very, very pretty indeed. Yeah, the builder guys aren't exactly covering themselves in glory right now. I've employed 3 more of them. I employed 3 more to sort of hurry this process along. And I've been trying to get this all working, but they've become very confused. They've just become completely baffled with what's going on. So look, they should go through here. There is a gap just here. Go round and take those trees down. So yeah, they're not having the best of times of the poor builders. They're very, very confused with what I've asked them to do. This side is fine, and you know what, we're just going to leave it like that. I don't think we can put any row of trees in front because they're just so confused. They're just so very, very confused with the whole thing. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll leave it like that. We've got a row of trees going that way, a row of trees going that way. It's lovely. There's some here that aren't done, but I don't want to have to take everything apart. There you go, look, you've used your brain. Use it again. Well done. Oh no, you've put some flooring down. You put the grass back down rather than taking the tree down. But okay, do you know what? At least that's something. Also, day 1 of year 12 is finished. And with that, I mean, it's not exactly perfect down here. It's not perfect in the garden area, but it will have to do. I'm not going to dismantle all these things again just to put them all back again, because that will send me mad. Am I not going to do that? I am, aren't I? Okay, they've finally worked out how to do it. So yes, it required a little bit of a nudge. So the final bits are a fountain here, a fountain here. When they've done that, we then put the flower planters in. In fact, I'm a bit terrified to put the flower planters in because it might trap them on that side forever and they'll never be able to get out. Do you know what? We shall see. Are they going to get stuck? Oh, I kind of, in a little bit of me wants them to get stuck just because that's what they did throughout the entire of this series. They just kept getting themselves trapped. So we'll have a look. So you're going to build the fountain. In fact, are you going to get stuck behind the fountain? You might get stuck behind the fountain itself. In which case, that would be quite funny. Do you know what, though? We can just make you redundant. Yeah, you've decided to trap yourself. You fools. Right, there we go, look. We'll just put a couple of things there. So, oh, Reynaldo Gunn. Yeah, you're stuck behind a fountain forever. And Michaela Devine, so our 2 original builders are just stuck. Do you know what? They'll work themselves out eventually. I mean, you could just go through the fountain. It's not difficult. And somebody come and do this. Somebody come and put a planter down just here. It's the final thing we need to do. Somebody come and put that planter just there, please. One builder. Come on. There must be a builder somewhere around that can put down a thing. No one's come into play. The final thing we need to do in the entire game, and they're deciding to ignore it. This is very infuriating. Come on. You can do it. Not a flower planter just there, but now flower planter. And logistics, worker priority. This is your number 1 priority, workers. Rush to it. Brilliant. Nicely that tool works. Okay, they just don't want to put a flower planter there. But you know what? With that done, with 1 flower planter missing, but you know, everything else looking lovely across the front, I think that's it. I think we're done. And a sink is broken, just to finish it on a broken sink. But I think that's it. We have done everything we can here. The Geek Cupboard Academy is as finished and complete as it ever could be, bar the fact that we've got 2 builders trapped forever on the side of a fountain that they could quite easily get out of, but never mind. So I think we've got nothing else to do. We must call it to a close now. Academia, Series 2, the Geek Cupboard Academy, is done. We've got ourselves 500 students. The entire map is full of stuff. Something is up there. We've not got 1 single tile of the sort of the mud stuff left behind. Everything has got either grass or planters or trees or carpet or room or something on it, fences and stuff. It's all in use. We're very, very good. We're the number 1 school. We've got an A+ grade. We've got A's in every single thing. All our teachers are really excellent. Everything is looking brilliant indeed. There is nothing left for us to do. I think we have made ourselves an absolutely brilliant school here. It's tremendous, and I have enjoyed working on this thoroughly. I shall always remember the builders building themselves into walls. I shall always remember the bit at the start where we didn't have any flooring in the cafeteria. Again, we struggled with that, but we got through. We got through. We even had money problems at one point, and we were selling stuff off out the classrooms to make sure that we had enough money to make it through to the end of the year due to the students leaving in their droves, due to the slight little tiny baguettes that we had. And of course we had another bug which stopped the game working entirely. Credit to the devs, they sorted that out. And then our end result is this. And I think this is great. It looks really good. I like the layout, cafeteria in the middle, sports fields on the edges, classrooms across the top and the bottom, all the other stuff in the middle. Nice sort of plant bit outside, looks very green and lovely. Oh, I think they've put the planter in. They have. Hurrah, it's finished. There we go. Right, well, we can leave absolutely happy now that plant's there. Lovely. Now, I have seen a few comments on a couple of the previous videos saying, oh no, I don't want Academia to finish. When it does finish, will you be doing another series? And the honest answer is, no, not in the immediate future. Because if we were to do another series right now, if I suddenly sat down and went, do you know what, we're going to do series 3 and it's going to happen right now, and I started recording it tomorrow, it's going to be very samey to the one that you're watching now. And this is 27 parts long. There's 27 parts of this. It took that long to get from nothingness to the school that's taking up every single space on the whole sort of screen, on the whole map. So I don't think we'd get anything new out of it if I were to record something very, very soon. We might need to wait 6 months or a year or something for Academia to come back, and then we'll have new things. Because of course we've seen new things arrive. We've seen the basketball courts and the tracks and the swim pools and all that kind of stuff. We've seen new things arrive, so the devs are adding new stuff. But I think we need to leave it a while. We need to leave it a little while just to make sure that when we do come back, there is enough new stuff to make it interesting, you know, to maybe make a slightly different playthrough or whatever. So yes, it will not be coming back anytime soon, but I imagine we will be seeing Academia at some point again in the Geek Cupboard, because it's just brilliant to play. I like it. I've said it before, it's always a pleasure and it's never a chore to play Academia. So yes, it probably will come back at some point, but not anytime soon. But right now, I think we need to wrap things up. We are all done here in Academia School Simulator, and the Geek Cupboard Academy is to close its doors for the final time. In fact, no, let's not have it closing its doors. Let's just imagine in our minds that it's carrying on. That, you know, the whole school, this wonderful school that we've built, is carrying on. And it's just, you know, maybe we're not watching it, but the students are coming through. They're doing really well. Everything is ticking over quite nicely. The builders are getting themselves stuck in walls, all that kind of stuff still going on. Just that we're not watching it. So yes, let's pretend that's happening instead. I rather like that idea rather than it just, you know, shutting its doors and stopping functioning. I like to just sort of imagine that maybe it is just carrying on without us watching. So a big thank you. If you've joined me on this journey from the very start, or if you've been part of it, if you've picked up halfway or whatever, thank you for coming along with me on this school building journey. It's been a lot of fun, but now we must finish. So for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard and in the Geek Cupboard Academy, and I'll see you next time. Let's follow Matt Spence, aka Duke Nukem, as he chases after a dirty villain. There are a lot of angry people still. I don't know why. Never ever employ him, he's terrible. This place is full of rats. Timothy Robles with your kind of crazy eyes. You have tea leaves in one of my shops.